Max, it's so great to see you again here in Sydney while I'm here visiting from Perth. It's been a few years since we've seen each other, and I remember when we first started, we worked together on your very first website, and I think that was 1997, so that was quite a long time ago. And I remember even at that time where there was so much email that we were all getting, and you just asked me now that we seem to be getting so much more email, how do you handle that? And I've got a very simple system for handling email. And my rule about my email inbox is the number of messages in it always has to be 0. So anything more than 0 messages and you've got a problem. The problem is, how do you get your inbox to 0? Because everything that you get seems to fill up your inbox, and here we are having a meeting and there's stuff filling up my inbox and your inbox, and people get stressed about that. So here's my rule, and here's the way that I always make sure that I get my inbox to 0 every time I check it. And by the way, I will sometimes check my inbox 20 or 30 times a day, so I'm not one of those people who says I'm only allowed to check email twice a day. I'm happy to check it as often as I feel like it, and sometimes it's just a nice feeling to just check my inbox and see that there's nothing urgent that's come in. But there's sometimes stuff that I need to process, and so my rule is this: there are only 2 things that I allow myself to do with a message that's in my inbox. 1, I can delete it because it might be something that I don't need to handle. But second, anything that I don't delete, I move to another folder. And I've got these folders. I've got one that says things I need to do today, things I need to do this week, things I need to do next week. And anything in my inbox that I don't delete has to go into one of those folders. And if it doesn't get deleted, it gets moved out of my inbox straight away. So even if there are 50 messages staying there that start off in my inbox, it only takes me about a minute or 2 to get things out of my inbox into that folder. Even if I know that it's only going to take me a few seconds to reply to something, I won't reply straight away. I'll move it into one of those folders, wait till the inbox is empty, sit back and go, okay, great, my inbox is empty. Now I've got to decide, do I need to actually tackle any of the things that I've filed away, or can I go back to what I was doing earlier? And 90% of the time I can go back to it because there's nothing urgent that came in, and yet I've still got an empty inbox. And I know sometimes it just feels like just shuffling email around and it's not actually making a difference, but it does. Just imagine if every time you opened your inbox within a minute or 2 it was empty. So that's what I aim to do. I hope that tip's useful, because I know everyone's struggling with email, and this is just one simple way to make it a little bit easier for you so you don't get stressed by it or frustrated by it. So I hope you find it useful. If you'd like to get one more thing in your inbox, I can highly recommend subscribing to my newsletter, Max. I know that you've subscribed to it for many, many years, and I've got a number of subscribers, and if you're interested, go to my website. That's gihanperera.com. So let me spell that. So it's GIHANPERERA.com, and sign up to my newsletter. You get tips like this every week or 2, and I love sharing ideas like that will help you have a more productive and profitable life. So I hope you find that useful. Thanks very much, Max, and I hope it won't take as long to see you again next time.